Hi, I'm Steve Adams, Associate Editor at Banker and Tradesman. I'm here with Mike Nichols, the President of the Downtown Boston Alliance. We're talking about some of their activities. You recently had a study done by the brokerage Newmark that tracked some of the key metrics in downtown Boston's office market. What does that mean, and what are some of the three key areas in which they would track some progress in the office vacancy decline?
Now 6 quarters running, we've seen positive absorption and a reducing vacancy rate within our office market. We feel in many ways like maybe the bottom is now finally behind us, and now newly for maybe the first time, all 3 markers, so positive net absorption, a reduction in our vacancy rate, and rent is rising. So even in an environment where still more than 25% of office space in our district and in much of Boston is available, actually the landlords are finding they're able to command higher rents.
What data have you seen as far as percentage of vacancies and some of the notable new arrivals in 2026?
Yeah, so I mean our foot traffic growth, which has been pretty consistent since the end of the pandemic, I think led our retail market actually to begin healing even faster than the office market. So something like 2 years ago, we had something approaching 125 vacant storefronts across our service area, downtown Crossing, and much of the financial district, out of something like 500 storefronts. I mean, a pretty sizable vacancy rate. That's been cut in half in 2 years through a variety of efforts, including some of our largest and most notable vacancies, where Uniqlo is going into a multi-floor vacancy, the former Barnes & Nobles from 20 years ago on Washington Street. Has led Washington Street to have almost virtually no available storefronts from the entire span from City Hall Plaza to Chinatown.
Post-pandemic, what have you seen in terms of the types of activations and events that the Alliance sponsors, and which ones have gotten the most traction and that you're trying to replicate in the future?
Not just tourists, but those who live and work elsewhere in Boston, but not downtown, those who live within the metro and the suburbs, giving them reasons to come into the downtown. Higher profile, larger activations with anchor partners. We've had large format block parties throughout much of the year that actually we partner with groups that bring in their audience from elsewhere to park downtown, to shop, to dine, and to spend some time and energy in our downtown. And maybe the hallmark of our approach has been our winter activation, Winter Active, which now 3 years running has had an increasing number of people, 600, 700, 800,000 people a year, coming in to see like show-stopping works of contemporary art that we source from all over the world. People are making downtown a destination for theaters, for restaurants, for retail, and for some of the artworks and activities that we've brought.